pouring and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Now is the time to sell your vacant land, investment, or residential property. I'm Brenda Barrett of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. The current housing market has more qualified buyers than properties available for sale. Combine that with low interest rates, and your property is more valuable to buyers than ever before. Call for your free comparative market analysis today at 920-382-0779 and visit BrendaBruette.com.
Brenda Bruette, locally known, nationally recognized.
Doyle Kelly Dental, a name this area is trusted to bring Fond du Lac smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle has continued this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment. Dr. Kathy Doyle would like to welcome Dr. Erin Cole to her office on Fond du Lac Avenue.
Hello, this is Dr. Erin Cole. I am excited to be back home and working alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will make your smile my first priority. I'm accepting patients now at FondDuLacSmiles.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. Integrity can be defined as moral uprightness of character and honesty. Like our local teams, their team is filled with integrity. Integrity Saw and Tool offers a variety of services that help their tooling and woodworking customers stay competitive and keep costs down, like tool sharpening, tool manufacturing, and custom cutting tools. Integrity Saw and Tool wishes the best of luck to all local teams. Get more at integritysaw.com.
Oh, enlightened one, how can I have the perfect life?
To have the perfect existence, one must surround oneself with perfect air.
How?
Is but one that possesses that wisdom.
Is on another mountain?
No, he's right over there.
Hi.
You know, he should have just called his local Lennox dealer.
Wise words, Dave. Surefire and Lennox can give you the perfect air you deserve.
Did you ever smell a goat?
Lennox, the pursuit of perfect air.
Stuart Atkinson here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Tonight we got a good one. St. Mary Springs makes the trip over to Mayville on this beautiful Friday night. St. Mary Springs comes into this one with a 2-2 record. lost the opener to Omro, 24-12. Then they had a nice bounce-back game, 42-0, as they defeated Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Then they had another nice win after that, 44-8 over Campbell Sport. And then last week they lost at Lamira 14-12 to put them to 2-2. So 2 dominating wins and then 2 kind of low scoring. They put up 12 points in both of their losses. Both their wins, they scored 40+. Look over to the Mayville side as they had a nice start to their season. They are 3-1. Started off 3-0. They won their first game 27-0 at Laconia. Then they beat North Fond du Lac 48-0. Both of those games were at Lamira at the neutral site. Then they went and played Ripon at Ripon and beat them 38-9. And then last week they lost to Omro 35-6. So Omro has defeated both of these teams tonight, the Ledgers and the Cardinals. Again, and this is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock. We've done a pretty good job this year being pretty on time with the kickoff. Sometimes basketball season tip-offs can be a little late due to how long a JV game takes, national anthems going long, what have you. But football, they've pretty much started right on time at 7 o'clock, so hopefully that stays on par for the course tonight. Again, it's the pregame show, Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We'll take a break here. It's RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hey guys, Fond du Lac Credit Union just made home ownership easy. Thanks to their first-time homebuyer planning tools, I snagged this beauty off the market. And if I want to remodel, they offer home equity loans too. So this room could be my very own gym or snack bar. Oh, if you're looking to refinance, it is the perfect time because they're offering low refinance rates too. Fond du Lac Credit Union. It's my one-stop homeowner shop.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Taco Bell's Quesalupa is back with its cheese stuffed shell.
Woo!
But there's nothing worse than overhype.
Here it is.
So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers.
Hello?
Cut the fanfare.
Man.
And the pyro.
Man.
So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you the Quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back. And we think you'll like it.
You work hard, you play hard. You're in it to win it. When plumbing problems slow you down, a call to Bernhard only takes a minute. For over 50 years, Bernhard Plumbing has provided professional plumbing services to Mayville and surrounding communities. From septic systems and sewers to drains and dairy to new faucets and fixtures, Bernhard Plumbing does it all and does it right. Stay in the game. Make the call. 387-3925. Bernhard Plumbing. Taking a leak and fixing it.
Gear up, Wisconsin, and be ready for driving season. During Holiday's Grand Slam sale, Buick and GMC owners can score up to $67.50 in purchase and loyalty cash on favorites.
It's prime time to save, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's excellent customer care.
Team Holiday wants to make a fan out of you.
I am a fan of Holiday.
I most certainly would consider myself a fan of Holiday.
Discover the difference at Holiday Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Now is the time to sell your vacant land, investment, or residential property. I'm Brenda Barrett of Coldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. The current housing market has more qualified buyers than properties available for sale. Combine that with low interest rates, and your property is more valuable to buyers than ever before. Call for your free comparative market analysis today at 920-382-0779 and visit BrendaBruette.com.
Brenda Bruette, locally known, nationally recognized.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
So you're ready for a new TV. Nice. Are you thinking LED Smart TV, Ultra HD 4K, OLED Plasma Curved Screen, 3D, Energy Star, Ultra Thin, 240 Hz, or Cloud? Should you choose a big screen, a bigger screen, or just plain huge? Well, at Silica, we make it easy. Save big on the amazing clarity of Ultra HD. Plus, pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. So go bigger and better the easy way at Silica for your home. We speak TV.
Back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Stuart Atkinson taking you along this journey tonight. We're in Mayville as St. Mary Springs Ledgers taking on the Mayville Cardinals. Ledgers come in 2-2. Cardinals 3-1. Both teams coming off of a loss. This portion of the pregame show, we're going to look at some Ledgers stats for you. We'll start with the player stats. Braden King, 19 of 43 on the year. 44.2% completion percentage for 211 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception for a passer rating of 57.4. David Miller, the leading rusher for Springs. It's close between Miller and Highland. Miller, 57 carries for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. Highland, 49 carries for 382 yards and 5 touchdowns. So Highland with 2 more touchdowns. Miller averages 7 yards a pop. Highland 7.8. Braden King is a threat to run it as well. 28 carries for 147 yards. 5.2 yards per carry and 5 touchdowns. His rushing numbers would be much better if they didn't factor in the sacks. So keep that in mind as well. Levi Humpner, 36. He's got 6 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving side, Aiden Ottery, he's got 10 catches for 100 yards. James Bone, 6 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown. Sam Lucas, a 15-yard catch. And Nate Miller, a 12-yard catch. And David Miller has a catch but gained no yards. Springs a run-heavy offense. They try and pound it on the ground. They don't throw too much. And we've seen 2 games, the Ledgers put up 40-plus points, and we've seen 2 games where they've scored 2 touchdowns and failed the 2-point conversions both times in each game and got them to the 12 points. So the offense can be explosive, and it can struggle to score as well. So interesting to see what offense comes out tonight against this Cardinals defense. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the we'll look at the player stats for Mayville here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
Taco Bell's quesalupa is back with its cheese stuffed shell. But there's nothing worse than overhype.
Here it is.
So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers.
Hello?
Cut the fanfare.
Man.
And the pyro.
Man.
So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you. The quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back. And we think you'll like it.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
It's news reporter Pepperoni with the latest. We've discovered people all over Fond du Lac downloading the new app to satisfy their appetite. It's the Bob's Pizza app, making it easier than ever to order Bob's Pizza. Got an appetite for pizza? Get the Bob's Pizza app or order online now at bobspizzafdl.com. This is Pepperoni reporting.
Legendary Pizza, Bob's Pizza. For delivery, pickup, and take and bake, log on to bobspizzafdl.com. That's bobspizzafdl.com.
Healthcare workers choose Marian University's completion programs to advance their careers because healthcare is what we know. Radiologic technologists who are ARRT certified can earn 60 credit hours towards their bachelor's in radiologic technology and graduate in just 2 years. Our 100% online classes start every 7 weeks. Don't wait to boost your career potential and apply today at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Gear up, Wisconsin, and be ready for driving season. During Holiday's Grand Slam sale, take to the roads in a new 3-row Chevy Traverse from just $399 per month.
It's prime time to save, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's excellent customer care.
Team Holiday wants to make a fan out of you.
I am a fan of Holiday.
I most certainly would consider myself a fan of Holiday.
Discover the difference at Holiday Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. It's the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I'm Stuart Atkinson. We're here in Mayville. Ledger's taking on the Cardinals. St. Mary Springs versus Mayville on this April 23rd Friday night. A beautiful night for football. Not too hot, not too chilly yet, and the sun is shining. Ledger's 2-2. Cardinals 3-1. Both teams coming off of losses. Let's look at the player stats. Second time I've done that now. Let's look at the player stats for the Cardinals. They're quarterbacked by number 5, Zach Weiss. On the year, 14 completions on 30 attempts for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mayville, just like the Ledgers, tend to run the ball. Let's look at the rushing numbers. Number 20, Blake Schaffnagel. 49 carries for 353 yards and 6 touchdowns for 7.2 yards a carry. He does have 4 fumbles on the year. He averages 88.2 yards per a game on the ground. Braden Vollmer, 34 carries for 216 yards, averages 6.4 yards a carry, has 1 touchdown on the year, and averages 54 yards a game on the ground. Nathan Jensen, 27 carries for 182 yards, 6.7 yards a carry, 1 touchdown, averages 45.5 yards on the ground per game. Zach Weiss, 23 carries for 170 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. He's also converted a 2-point conversion on the ground. He averages just shy of 43 yards a game on the ground. Again, that does factor in the sack yards. 36, Andrew Thome, 20 carries for 141 yards on the year for 2 touchdowns, averages 35 yards a game on the ground. Through the air, 83, Caden Hardesty, 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. Braden Vollmer, 5 catches for 50 yards. Blake Schroffnagel, 2 catches for 41 yards. Bradley Bushke has a 33-yard touchdown catch on the year. That's a look at some of the player stats for Mayville. And we'll take another break. Again, you are watching the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show kickoff scheduled for 7 p.m.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents. Like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
We're a bank that is here for you. We're a bank with no stockholders, so we help you save money instead of piling on service fees. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision.
Your loan is approved.
We're a bank that takes walk-ins, no appointment necessary.
Hello, Mayville Savings Bank.
We're a bank that still answers our phones. We're a bank that offers online banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest.
There you go. Have a great day.
Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Are you missing out on what should be the best times of your life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. What if I told you I have the solution to your problem?
Hi, my name is Karen. I was treated at the New Medical Center for pain in both of my knees. I received regenerative medicine for approximately 12 weeks. Before I came in here, I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't stand, squat, I couldn't do dishes. My husband did the grocery shopping. Afterwards, Now I can do everything. I honestly can say I'm 99.9% better than I was. This was the best decision I could have made for my life.
If you suffer from debilitating joint pain, learn how regenerative medicine with stem cells can get you back to living your best life. 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun.
Call New Medical Center for Regenerative Medicine, 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757.
Your health is our mission.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show here on RadioPlusInfo.com. St. Mary Springs Ledgers about to take on the Mayville Cardinals at 7 o'clock. Right now, it's the pregame show. Let's look at some of the team stats for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. They've outscored their opponent in the first quarter this year 28-13. Then they've outscored their opponent 42-13 in the second. They've outscored their opponent 40-6 in the third. But in the fourth, they have yet to score in the fourth quarter of any game, and they've been outscored 14-0 in the fourth quarter. Some of that has to do with their two wins were blowouts. So play calling, obviously, and clock running, and things changed a little bit in the fourth quarter. But in those two close losses where they lost, or they only scored 12 points, they did not score in the fourth quarter in those games as well. Passing numbers are the same as only one player has attempted a pass for the Ledgers, so we'll gloss over that. Their defense has given up 11 completions on 25 attempts from their opponent's quarterbacks, completing 44%. They've only given up 104 yards on the year through the air and only one touchdown through the air, and they have 3 interceptions as a team. As a team, they've rushed for just under 1,100 yards, 1,090. They average 6.8 yards a pop, 14 rushing touchdowns. They fumbled once, and they've converted 5 two-point conversions. And they average 273 yards per a game on the ground. Their defense has given up 573 yards on the ground on 143 attempts. Opponents average 4 yards a pop. Against them, they've given up 6 rushing touchdowns. They forced a fumble, and they've given up 1 two-point conversion. They've given up 104 yards through the air. Mentioned that, only 1 touchdown. Let's look at some of the defensive numbers. 184 assisted tackles, 61 solo tackles for 245 combined tackles, 23 of them for a loss, 3 sacks, and 2 fumbles with the 3 interceptions. Their opponent's defense, 294 tackles, 12 for a loss. They've sacked St. Mary Springs 5 times and forced 3 fumbles. Those are the team stats for the Ledgers. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll go over the team stats quickly for Mayville. And then, again, kickoff around the corner at 7 o'clock. It's the Integrity Saw Tool pregame show here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Taco Bell's Quesalupa is back with its cheese stuffed shell.
Whoa!
But there's nothing worse than overhype.
Here it is.
So we'll skip the speeches and the influencers.
Hello?
Cut the fanfare.
Man.
And the pyro. man. So don't hold on to your seats. We're just here to tell you the Quesalupa's cheese stuffed shell is back, and we think you'll like it.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Drive inspired in a 3-row Mazda CX-9 with all-wheel drive. Now $349 per month with 0 down.
Get more Mazda for your money and more for your trade. And enjoy Team Holiday's excellent customer care.
In store or from anywhere with Holiday at Home. It's online vehicle shopping simplified.
I would definitely consider myself a fan of Holiday. It seems that everyone there is there to help you.
Discover the difference during the Spring Forward sales event at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. Integrity can be defined as moral uprightness of character and honesty. Like our local teams, their team is filled with integrity. Integrity Saw and Tool offers a variety of services that help their tooling and woodworking customers stay competitive and keep costs down, like tool sharpening, tool manufacturing, and custom cutting tools. Integrity Saw and Tool wishes the best of luck to all local teams. Get more at integritysaw.com.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show here on RadioPlusInfo.com. We're going to wrap up the pregame show. Let's look at the team stats for the Mayville Cardinals on the year. 217 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They've rushed for 1,074 yards on the ground on 159 attempts. They averaged 6.8 yards a carry for 13 touchdowns on the ground. They've fumbled it 4 times. They've converted 1 2-point conversion, and they averaged 269 yards per game on the ground. So both teams average right around 270 yards a game on the ground. So both teams, they pound it on the ground, and they do not throw it often.
We are pleased to welcome you today to Mayville High School.
Defensively, Mayville has 71 solo tackles, 27 assisted tackles for 98 total tackles, 13 of them for a loss, and 3 sacks and 1 interception. We'll take another quick break, and when we come back, we will have the Right Way Home Improvement opening kickoff on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Doyle Kelly Dental, a name this area is trusted to bring Fond du Lac smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle has continued this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment. Dr. Kathy Doyle would like to welcome Dr. Erin Cole to her office on Fond du Lac Avenue.
Hello, this is Dr. Erin Cole. I am excited to be back home and working alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will make your smile my first priority. I'm accepting patients now at FondDuLacSmiles.com.
Now is the time to sell your vacant land, investment, or residential property. I'm Brenda Bruette of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. The current housing market has more qualified buyers than properties available for sale. Combine that with low interest rates, and your property is more valuable to buyers than ever before. Call for your free comparative market analysis today at 920-382-0779 and visit BrendaBruette.com.
Brenda Bruette, locally known, nationally recognized.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
There's a free way to support St. Mary Springs Academy. Participate in our SCRIPT program to earn rebates that offset your tuition and help fund the operational costs of SMSA. Purchase gift cards for face value and use them when you shop. There are hundreds to choose from. Here's a sample.
Dining out, groceries, flooring, fast food, pizza, school uniforms, clothing, gas, and so much more.
You work hard, you play hard. You're in it to win it. When plumbing problems slow you down, a call to Bernhard only takes a minute. For over 50 years, Bernhard Plumbing has provided professional plumbing services to Mayville and surrounding communities. From septic systems and sewers to drains and dairy to new faucets and fixtures, Bernhard Plumbing does it all and does it right. Stay in the game. Make the call. 387-3925. Bernhard Plumbing. Taking a leak and fixing it.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members of the Michaels team enjoy competitive wages and generous benefits, as well as in-house programs promoting continuous education and career advancement.
Check out the many office and field careers available at Michaels in Brownsville. Drivers, mechanics, records assistant, and more. Go to michaelscareers.us. That's michaelscareers.us.
Apply today at michaelscareers.us. Collaborate with like minds, connect with your community, construct your future.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. Stuart Atkinson here. We just had the national anthem play, so we're moments away from the Right Way Home Improvement opening kickoff. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. When you're in pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer. I've not been informed of any injuries from either team. The Baker Cheese starting lineups. The Ledger's starters, they announced their defense as the starters. And Mayville announced their starters as a team. So those are your Baker Cheese starting lineups.
Cole Rotman will do the kicking for the Ledgers.
Looks like Ledgers are going to kick off, and Mayville will receive it. Mayville will go left to right on your screen. So they announced the Ledger's defense as the starters, but they are kicking off. So the Mayville offense will start it out tonight, as they're going to be quarterbacked by Zach Weiss, 6'1", 185-pound senior, as this return is going to go to the far side at the 30 and now out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. No hash marks on the field here at Ray Dunn Field, so
by Nate Miller.
I'll try and be as accurate as I can on the yardage before I look at the scoreboard. Scoreboard says 40, but it's a solid yard, and now they adjust it to 38. So first possession for Mayville is going to start on their own 38, so pretty good field position as they got their three.
Mayville. twice on the rollout. Tackled by 55, Liam Tucker for a loss of 2. The Ledgers take over on downs.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. Apologize for the technical difficulties. I'll recap what you missed to the best of my capabilities. Mayville got about 3 or 4 first downs. They were moving the ball pretty effectively, and then they just had a 4th and short they went for, and Springs got the stop. So we're scoreless here with 5:22 to play in the first. And now back to pass, and that is completed to David Miller from Braden King. And that was the first offensive play of the game for the Ledgers.
Lucas's pass complete, pickup of about 6. 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 now for the Ledgers. And not getting much on the carry there, so 3rd and about 4 coming up for the Ledgers. So they come out passing on 1st down, pick up 6.
Sets up a 3rd.
Unable to gain anything on the 2nd down carry. And they're met with a 3rd and 4 on their own 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side. It's going to be a dive up the middle and enough for a 1st down for the Ledgers. That was David Miller on the carry.
David Miller, the ball carrier.
6'3", 190-pound senior.
Brought down by
leads
Olsen.
the team in rushing. Good old-fashioned run up the middle. They're going to give him officially 6 yards on the carry. Up the middle again, it's Miller. He hasn't been touched yet. He's got 15 yards, and now he's going to be brought down at around the 32 of Mayville. And another 1st down for David Miller. That time it came on 1st down. They're going to actually mark him down at about the 35 of Mayville.
Tackled by Anderson.
So a 15-plus yard run by Miller.
Another Ledger 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
1st and 10 on Mayville's 35. And now the Ledgers are marching down the field. Play action, back to pass is King. He fires it, has a man, and it looks like it's caught. And it's hauled in for a catch after taking the hit, as looked like it was Isaac Highland.
Pickup of about 8.
So about an 8-yard pickup. Butler on the tackle.
2nd and 2.
So Springs, couple 1st down, couple runs, getting them 1st downs, and then they go with a play action on 1st down. Pressure in the backfield. Throwing off the back foot was Braden King, and he dropped a nice little pass in there for another 1st down. So 3 plays in a row for 3 1st downs for Springs, and now flags come flying. It's going to be encroachment. So 1st and 5 coming up for the Ledgers. Excuse me, there was 2nd and short, so that penalty gives them a 1st down. That completion was not enough for a 1st down. It was short. My mistake on that. So now a fresh set of downs. It's 1st down for the Ledgers on Mayville's 22. They're going to pitch it to the left side. Getting back to the line of scrimmage, and a flag comes out, and Highland takes a big hit.
Highland, the ball carrier.
Flag was in the area of what looked likely to be an offensive hold. Isaac Highland was trying to get the edge. We'll see what the official call is.
The call will be holding on the Ledgers.
It is going to be holding against the Ledgers. No score yet in this one. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first. Mayville's opening possession. They gained about 40 to 45 yards. Converted 3 first downs. And then got stopped on 4th down.
Ball carrier. Brought down
Nowhere
by
for a Highland to go on that
Lawrence.
one.
Pickup
And
of about a yard.
2nd and about 16 coming up for the Ledgers.
2nd and 16.
They're in the area about if they pick up enough on the 2nd down and 3rd down and they don't get the 1st down. They could be in 4 down territory. Back to pass King. It's caught by Miller and he's immediately tackled. It's going to be at about the
King's pass complete to David Miller.
the 19-yard line. So King's pass to David Miller.
Brought down by Zach Weiss.
Nice 3-step drop.
Pickup of about 8. We'll set up a 3rd and 8.
Quick pass. Good chunk of yards there to get it to 3rd and manageable. Officially going to be 3rd and 8. Two wide receivers, one on each side. They're going to hand it up to Highland up the middle. He makes a man miss. He's cutting to the far side. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to be in for a touchdown. Isaac Highland.
Highland, the ball carrier. 18 yards and a Ledger touchdown.
18-yard touchdown for Highland. Highland takes it up the middle, cuts up field and bounces it to the near side of the field and uses his speed to get to the edge. And the PAT is going to be blocked, as the Ledgers do like to go for the 2-point conversion often. This time they go for the PAT. Don't convert. It's 6-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. We'll take a break here. RadioPlusInfo.com. Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. It's 6-0. The Ledgers lead the Mayville Cardinals on the Quest Interior scoreboard as they score on their opening drive with 52 seconds remaining in the first quarter. PAT was blocked, so it's going to remain at the 6 points. Cole Rotman was the place kicker and also just kicked off there for the Ledgers.
Muzak on the return.
Mayville moved the ball pretty effectively on their opening drive. Unable to convert on a 4th down.
10 at the 35.
They started on their own 38 on their opening drive. This time they're going to start on their own 35. So many different options coming out of the backfield. They got men going to motion, 3 tailbacks. This time they're going to roll out and fire incomplete. Had his man. That was intended for 83.
For 83, Caden Hardesty, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Caden Hardesty, excuse me. 190-pound junior was open. Maybe a bit overthrown by Zach Weiss, but it hit him in the hands. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. They'll run up the middle, and there's a solid gain of about 13 yards.
Brought down after a gain of 12 by number 11, Nate Miller.
Nate Miller on the tackle. It's going to be a 12-yard gain. Ball carrier was not touched until about 10 yards down the field from the line of scrimmage. Again, the Cardinals, they run the option slash veer slash wishbone, whatever you want to call it. There's 4 different players that could have the ball at any time coming out of the backfield, and this one's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. This was 46 Nathan Jensen, 5'8", 180-pound senior. So Nathan Jensen gets stopped at the line, falls forward for a couple. That's the end of the first quarter. 6-0, Ledgers lead on the Quest Interior scoreboard. We'll take a break here, RadioPlusInfo.com. As soon as you can.
Jensen, the ball carrier. Cooper Bilo in on the tackle for the Ledgers. Pickup of 2. Sets up a 3rd and 7.
2-yard pickup by Nathan Jensen on the carry. Cooper Bilo on the tackle to start the second quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Mayville Cardinals on the Ledgers 49. In motion. It's up the middle. It's going to be a gain of a couple, but well short of the first down. And it looks like the punting team is coming on.
44 Chuck Keeble in on the tackle for the Ledgers.
They picked up a couple more. They were probably close enough to go for it. 4th and 3 maybe. They would have thought about it, but 4th and 5, they're going to punt it away. Good snap, a decent punt as Braden King's going to watch this one go out of bounds as he was back on the return team with David Miller. So the quarterback running back combo, we're back there to field the punt, goes out of bounds. And now the Ledgers are going to try and score on their second possession here tonight. Game is flying by so far as both teams like to keep it on the ground. 10:38 remaining in the second. And here comes the first play of the second quarter for the Ledgers offense after forcing a punt. They're going to hand it off and met immediately in the backfield by a pack of Cardinals. David Miller on the carry. And there was 2 or 3 Cardinals back there to meet him right away.
52 Ty Hawkers.
So the defense selling out on the run there. 52 Ty Hawkers. 6'2", 230-pound junior. One of the Cardinals in on the tackle. Receiver to the far side, one to the near side. Now it's going to be a pitch to David Miller to the near side, and he's trying to get the edge, and he doesn't. but the flags come flying, and I think it's going to be a horse collar tackle. We'll wait for the official call, but, yep, personal foul, horse collar tackle. So it's going to be a first down for the Ledgers. As that play was going nowhere, looked like it was going to be 3rd and long, and the personal foul gives the Ledgers an automatic first down. Ledgers coached by Bob Hyland, his 50th season coaching the Ledgers this year.
First and 10 at the 30.
After 50 years, you think you see it all, but the spring alternative season has brought some new obstacles
Miller, the ball carrier.
that even the veteran coaches haven't seen. All the teams are doing a phenomenal job of handling the situation and getting a spring football season in after their fall season being canceled. 1 yard carry on that last play. 2nd and 9 coming for the Ledgers. Blank in motion. King under center. And he's going to hand it off up the middle. And only picking up a few is David Miller. Excuse me, that was Highland on the carry, I believe.
Highland was the ball carrier.
So Highland gets a couple. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Ledgers. Nate Miller jogs off the field. 3rd and 5 for the Ledgers. Back to pass is King. 3-step drop. And a nice throw and catch. Looks like he might be just short. James Bone on the catch, the junior. Looked like his forward progress had enough for a first down, but they mark him a full yard short. So 4th and 1 for the Ledgers. A favorable spot for the Cardinals. So 4th and short coming for the Ledgers, and they're going to go for it. King under center, 2 receivers to the far side. They're going to hand it off up the middle. It's going to be close, but a nice spot there. It's going to be a first down for David Miller and the Ledgers.
David Miller, the ball carrier, pickup of 2 and a Ledger first down.
Looked like the Ledgers got the benefit of the spot on that one, whereas the opposite on the play before. Fresh set of downs for Springs. Ball is on their own 42 with 7:25 to play in the second. It's going to be a handoff to Highland. He's trying to get to the boundary on the far side, and he's going to pick up about 6 before he's finally brought down.
Highland, the ball carrier.
So Isaac Highland,
Down by 36,
5'11", 175-pound junior,
pickup of 6.
with a 6-yard pickup on first down. This is where it gets fun on offense. The 2nd and medium, the 2nd and short. The defense is really on their heels in situations like these. Miller in motion. King back. He's going to pitch it. It's Highland trying to get to the outside, and he's not going to get there. He's forced out of bounds, and he might have lost a couple.
Highland, the ball carrier, knocked out of bounds by number 5, Zach Weiss.
Zach Weiss, the man who forced Highland out.
Loss of about a yard.
And they are going to say he lost a yard, so.
Sets up a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Now for the Ledgers. Ball's at midfield. They're about 4 yards away from being into Cardinal territory, 5 away from getting a first down. King's back to pass. He fires it right away. It's caught. Now breaking away, and a big tackle there by 52, but not before James Bone has enough for a first down. That was 52 Ty Hawkers on the tackle.
Down by Hawkers.
Hawkers 6'2", 230.
First down.
Junior. A quick two-step drop, really. King fired in there to Bone. And then he kept churning those legs to get more yards down the field. In Cardinal territory now. As this one up the middle will be a gain of about 1. It was Highland again. So the Ledgers really like to keep it balanced between Highland and Miller.
2nd and 8.
Miller, a bigger back, 6'3", 190 pounds. Highland, 5'11", 175 pounds. .5:25 to go in the second. Highland up the middle, and he tries to force it to the outside, and he gets brought down after a short gain.
Down by 36.
Look like 36 Andrew Tome on the tackle. Another third down for the Ledgers. They've converted a third down already on this drive. They've also converted a fourth down, and they've got a first down via the penalty. King back to pass again. He fires it, and this one's over the hands and head of David Miller, incomplete. And 4th and 7 now for the Ledgers, and decision time for head coach Bob Highland. Ball is on Mayville's 37. Looks like they're going to go for it. So clock stopped at 4:40. Again, the Ledgers lead at 6-0. The 18-yard touchdown run by Highland in the first quarter. King back to pass. He has a clean pocket, has his man, and just out of the reach of, that was James Bone.
King's pass intended for number 4, James
So he had Bone open. Bone had an opportunity. It was overthrown a tad. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. First and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 37. And they have an opportunity to tie it or take the lead on this possession. Low scoring affair so far. Bubble screen is going to be completed. And it's going to be a gain of a couple. King in on the tackle, along with 54 Tom Kaufman.
Kaufman and King in on the tackle.
Bradley Bushke on the catch there. The tight end, 6'4", on the bubble screen. Weiss hands it off, and it is blown up in the backfield immediately by the big fella, 72.
72, Billy Schroff in on the
Billy
tackle.
Schroff. Tackle for a loss.
Loss of 2.
It's going to be officially a loss of 2. Third down coming up for the Cardinals.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 officially. Weiss hands it off, and another tackle for a loss, as that one might have came out. Looked like that ball came out potentially. I think it did, as a lineman fell on it. 64, Nathan Peterson. It looked like they were maybe going to try a double reverse, And the Ledgers were in the backfield right away to blow it up. So the punting team coming up. For Mayville, as they're going to boot this one away from their own 25. Miller, and actually it's going to be King who fields the punt. And good coverage by Mayville, and King's brought down inside their own 30.
Bushke's punt.
Brewski on the punt.
King. Able tackle by 83, Caden Hardesty. Ledgers will start.
Caden Hardesty on the tackle.
At the 25.
Ledgers setting up shop on their own 25, trying to score for the second time tonight. It's 6-0 Ledgers with 2:30 remaining in the second quarter. Reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll have the holiday halftime show.
David Miller, the ball carrier.
We'll talk about some of the holiday halftime highlights.
Evan Marks.
We'll also have the Taco Bell trivia question during halftime. Give the viewers a chance to win some free Taco Bell by getting the trivia question correct. I tend to make the trivia questions very, very easy, as I am pro giving away free Taco Bell, as the bubble screen's caught and Miller is pushed out of bounds. Gain of a couple.
Complete to David Miller.
So don't be afraid to give it a shot. I don't ask crazy questions
by Vollmer. Pickup
about Springs football from 43 or anything crazy like that. I tend to keep it very simple. Questions I've done for Springs or Fond du Lac or other teams in the past are something as simple as, who does Team X play next week? Who did they play the previous week? As King's back to pass, and that's intercepted, and Mayville's going to return it for a touchdown. My goodness.
Intercepted by
Blake Schroffnagel.
Number 20. Blake Schroffnagel, return for a Cardinal touchdown.
Schroffnagel with the pick six. As King was back to pass, and Blake read it well. And he had open field in front of him. And now a PAT away from taking the lead. It's 6-6 on the Quest Interior scoreboard currently. Big momentum shift right before halftime with 1:41 to go in the first half. Aaron Anderson's going to attempt a PAT, and a booming kick. That would have been good for 30 yards out. It's 7-6. Mayville leads it. We'll take a break here at RadioPlusInfo.com. Just 30 for now. Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. Pick six from number 20, Blake Schroffnagel, the 5'10", 165-pound junior. Picks off Braden King, and just like that, Mayville has the lead, 7-6, with 1:41 to go in the first half.
David Miller and
So
Isaac
Highland and Miller are going to be back to return the kick.
From Aaron Anderson.
Miller has returned a kickoff for a touchdown already this season. Keep that in mind here, as it's a squib kick, and it's going to be fielded at about the 33-yard line, as it looked like Caden Caden Blank.
Going on by number 9, Caden Blank.
So Caden Blank was the one that fielded and
Ledgers will start
covered
first
up the
and 10
squib
at
kick.
the 33.
As the Cardinals were probably afraid to kick it off to Miller. As I was mentioning, he has returned to kickoff already. He's got the big play capabilities. So the Ledgers back out on the field after the interception, and before they can get their first playoff, a flag comes out, and it's going to be a false start on the Ledgers.
A false start on the Ledgers, 5-yard penalty.
Move them back 5.
First and 15.
Momentum shifting towards Mayville side. They got the pick 6. Now the Ledgers commit a pre-snap penalty. So Ledgers inside their 30 with under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, trying to retake the lead. They're going to have to go almost the length of the field, and now more flags fly, and it's going to be against the Ledgers, I believe.
A false start on the Ledgers.
It's going to be a false start.
Penalty and a timeout. Springs.
And now the Ledgers take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. First and 20 coming up after the break for the Ledgers.
David Miller, the ball carrier. Knocked out of bounds by 52, Ty Hockers. Pickup of about 7.
Out of their timeout, a 7-yard gain by David Miller as he's forced out of bounds by Ty Hockers. They'll bring up 2nd and 12. Again, it was 1st and 20 after the back-to-back false starts, and now fumbling the snap is King, and he just had to fall on it. And now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Ledgers, and the clock is ticking. The last couple minutes or so, sloppy play by the Ledgers. Multiple penalties, muffling the snap.
3rd and 16.
A pick 6. Under a minute to play now in the second. It's 3rd and 16 for the Ledgers. 2 in the back, 2 receivers. Rolling out to his right, and the lefty King is going to fire it across his body, incomplete.
King's pass incomplete.
Tough task of Braden King rolling out to his right, being a left-handed quarterback, trying to throw on the run. And Mayville is going to get the ball back
4th and 16.
before the end of the half.
Rocknagel and Valmer back to receive the Ledger
Clock
punt.
stopped from the incompletion, so 47 seconds on the game clock on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Good snap. A very high punt. Lands at about the 42, and Springs will down it at about the 36. So a very good punt. By Miller.
Cardinals will take over.
And now the Ledgers are going to look to get a stop
37.
and keep this score at 7-6 going into the half. Zach Weiss slowly jogs onto the field after getting the play call from the sidelines. Mayville coached by Scott Hyber. Well, and now Mayville fumbles the snap. And Weiss falls back on it.
Fallen on by Weiss.
So Weiss and King both fumbling recently.
Loss of 3.
A 3-yard loss and timeout not taken by Mayville, so they're content going into halftime with this score. There's 11 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if they get a playoff here. One last play before the half. 2 seconds to go. And they're not going to hike it. So that's the first half, folks. 7-6. The Mayville Cardinals lead the St. Mary Springs Ledgers on the Quest Interior scoreboard. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the holiday halftime show here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. Stuart Atkinson here. Holiday Halftime Show. Holiday Halftime Highlights presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Look at some of those highlights. Highland with an 18-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, a pick six by number 20, Blake Schroffnagel. And the PAT was blocked on the Ledger's touchdown. The PAT was good for Mayville's, and they lead it 7-6. And those are the holiday halftime highlights. Now we'll move on to the Taco Bell trivia question during this holiday halftime show. I said in the first half I like to keep it very simple and easy to give more people an opportunity to win free Taco Bell. They feel like they have a chance to participate. So here we go. The Ledgers, they played Amro, then WLA, then Campbell Sport, and they're currently, and then they played Lamira, and now they're currently playing Mayville. Next Saturday, May 1st, who are the Ledgers playing? Next Saturday, May 1st, who are the St. Mary Springs Ledgers playing next Saturday on May 1st? If you have the answer to that question, email it to me at Stuart@radioplusinfo.com. That's STEWART at radioplusinfo.com. Again, Stuart@radioplusinfo.com. STEWART@radioplusinfo.com. Who does St. Mary Springs play next Saturday? Again, who does St. Mary Springs play next Saturday? That is the Taco Bell trivia question. You have the answer. Email it to me. We'll take a break here. It's the Holiday Halftime Show on radioplusinfo.com. got the first one just now. They put a question mark behind it because they weren't sure, but they got it right. So there we go. That's all that matters. One. Just one, yeah. I normally have at least 5 people email me though. You can send it back after the next one. Yep. Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. It's the holiday halftime show here. We are in Mayville as Mayville leads St. Mary Springs 7-6 at the half. The Taco Bell trivia question was, who does Springs play next week on May 1st? It's a Saturday game next Saturday. I was beginning to lose hope, and we finally had someone email in. Tom Rux, you are correct. Ripon. The Ledgers play Ripon next Saturday. That game is actually going to be at Ripon as well, as Ripon is one of the neutral site fields for the spring alternative season. So Tom Rux, stop in at the radio station, 210 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. 210 South Main Street. Stop in and say you're the winner of free Taco Bell from Taco Bell Trivia from High School Sports, and we will hook you up with some free Taco Bell. It's 7-6 at the half. Mayville leads the Ledgers. We'll take a break when we come back. Second half. Could just be coming in late if I don't have good service, but it shows I have like 5 bars, so everything's loaded pretty good, so I don't think they sent it. That's a problem. Send it back, Brennan.
Isaac Highland and David Miller will be back deep to receive the kick of Aaron Anderson.
That's fine.
To start the third quarter.
Second half kickoff as Springs is going to return, and it's a good return all the way back to midfield. That was 36.
Levi Humpner on the
Levi
return.
Humpner. So the Ledgers are going to start the second half with the ball at midfield. They trail 7-6 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. King's going to hand it off, and Highland is met right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a
Highland, the ball carrier.
Gain of 0. I want to say thank you to
No
Mario
lead.
Moreno. He was correct. He emailed in. Ledgers are playing against Ripon. You are correct. Unfortunately, Tom Rux emailed in faster. So thank you, Mario, for participating. And King, it looked like he was going to keep it himself, and then it was handed off up the middle.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Fooled me up here in the press box, and now third and long for the Ledgers.
Cardinals.
Gain of 0 on the first run and a gain of a couple on that one.
Pickup of 2 will set up 3rd and 8.
Will be about 3rd and 8 for the Ledgers. We'll see if Braden King is back to pass. He's under center right now. He is going to back and sling it, and that one was behind his intended receiver, James Bone.
King's pass intended for number 4, James
And now the
Bone.
Ledgers are going to have to punt.
Incomplete. 4th and 8.
So Braden King, incomplete pass intended to James Bone. And the Ledgers' opening drive stalls after a gain of 2 yards on the first 3 plays. Ledgers' defense has been stellar so far. The defense has given up 0 points. Again, if you're just joining us, it's 7-6. Mayville leads it, and their touchdown came on a pick 6 late in the second quarter. And now a solid punt return, almost back to midfield.
Out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Cardinals will start 1st and 10.
.32 left in the third. Ball's going to be on Mayville's 41. So good field position for the Cardinals on their first drive of the second half. Weiss, it's a toss, trying to get to the boundary, and it looked like he was bottled up, and then he does get out of bounds, and now David Miller on the tackle.
Out of bounds by number 8, David Miller.
Close to a late hit, but no call. That was 20, Blake Schroffnagel on the carry. Schroffnagel was the man that intercepted King's pass and ran it back for a touchdown in the second quarter. What looked to be a short gain, they end up getting 5, so a nice carry there. Rolling out to his right is Weiss, and now he's going to fire it, and that's incomplete, as that was intended for Schroffnagel. So 3rd and 5 coming up now for Mayville.
Third and 5.
What a kind act from Tom Rux. as I'll get to that in a second. So 3rd and 5 for Mayville. Weiss, play action, keeps it himself, and he's wrapped up in the backfield.
Weiss, the ball carrier, brought down by Cooper Below.
45, Cooper Below, the 6', 230 junior on that tackle in the backfield. So tackle for a loss, 4th and 6, and the Cardinals are going to punt it away. So Tom Brooks emailed me back and said, hey, I know Mario Marino. Tell him he can have the tacos. He's a good kid. Exclamation mark. So, Mario, it's your lucky day. You are the winner of the Taco Bell trivia question. He had it correct, and Tom is passing on his winnings to you. So, Mario, stop in at 210 South Main Street in Fond du Lac to pick up your free Taco Bell. Just stop in, let them know you won the Taco Bell trivia through High School Sports, and someone will hook you up with the free Taco Bell. So again, the new winner of the Taco Bell trivia question is Mario Moreno. Congratulations to Mario. As that's a gain of about 5 for the Ledger. So both teams going 3 and out to start.
Andrew Tome in on the tackle for the Cardinals.
So both teams go 3 and out to start the second half, and now the Ledgers on their second possession have 2nd and 5 on their own 37. 2 receivers to the near side. It's going to be a handoff, cut up the middle. It looked like Highland was on the carry, and it's going to be 3rd and short coming. Excuse me, that was not Highland. That was 36, Humpner. So Levi Humpner on the carry, 3rd and short coming for Springs.
Tackle for Mayville. Sets up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. They're close. I mean, they're in their own territory, but they're close to midfield. I was going to say they may be in 4-down territory, but it's not going to matter as the Ledgers pick it up. King keeps it himself and picks it up.
Picks up 2 and a Ledger first down.
First and 10 for the Ledgers. A little over 8 minutes to play. King hands it off Highland. He tries to bounce it outside, makes one man miss, and now he's going to be brought down after he gains a couple on the far side. So Isaac Highland, the junior,
in on the tackle.
He made one man miss, but too many Cardinals swarming to the ball there. Both teams coming off of a loss. Mayville 3-1, the Ledgers 2-2. And this one's handed off to Highland. He picks up
Highland, the ball carrier,
about 3 or 4 yards, and 3rd and about 4 coming up for the Ledgers.
Hawkers and Olsen in on the tackle.
Parker and Olsen in on that tackle.
3rd and 4.
Coming into the game tonight, Miller averaged 7 yards a carry, Highland 7.8. And now this one is stuffed at the line, and a 4th down coming for the Ledgers as Highland was on the carry.
Highland, the ball carrier.
And it looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit. Ledger's defense has been phenomenal tonight.
No gain will set up 4th and 4.
So they're going to punt it away and let the defense go to work and try and get the ball back to their offense. Miller back to punt. It's a high snap. It's over his head. He picks it up, and now he's rolling out to the left, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's tackled. And a mistake there And Mayville has great field position on their second possession of the second half.
Miller returning the high snap. Out of bounds by Tome. Cardinals take over. 1st and 10.
So Tome on the tackle.
32.
And instead of being backed up inside their own 30 or 20, they're going to be in Ledger's territory on the Ledger's 32-yard line. Big moment in the game. Ledger's defense needs to come up big. Motion. They hand it off and met at the line. So a good stop by the front of the Ledgers. That was 26 on the carry for Mayville. Ballmer, the junior. Ballmer comes into this one with 216 yards on the year and a touchdown, and averages 6.5 yards a carry. He picked up 2 on that one. 5:37 remaining in the third. 7-6 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Mayville leads St. Mary Springs. Weiss. It's going to be an H-back toss, and it's through the hands. Good play design there as Weiss tossed it. Schroffnagel, instead of running with it, threw it, hit his man in the hands. Went right through the hands of 84, Bradley Bushke. Good play design there. Couldn't haul it in. 3rd and long now for the Cardinals.
3rd and 8.
Back to pass. Weiss, and miscommunication with his receiver as he was going down the field for a longer route. And Weiss was looking for his man to stop at around the chains. So miscommunication, and will bring up a 4th and 8. And the Ledgers are one play away from getting this big stop after the fumble on their punt attempt. Cardinals going for it here. 4th and 8. Biggest play of the game so far. They're going to pitch it, trying to get to the outside. He makes a cut and tackled short of the first down. So Schroffnagel on the carry. Made a man miss, but doesn't get the first. And here comes the Ledgers offense.
For the Ledgers, Cardinals will be short of the first down. Ledgers will take over on downs. 1st and 10, Springs. At the 26.
Ledgers going to take over on their own 26. Neither team has moved the ball overly effective tonight. Mayville moved the ball pretty good on their first drive, but came up short. Ledgers moved the ball and scored on their first possession of the game. Since then, no points for either offense as King airmails this one out. He aired it out. James Bone was the intended receiver, and he overthrew him. 2nd down coming up. Bob Hyland decides to take a shot on 1st down with the deep pass. Bone the receiver to the near side. 2 tailbacks, King under center. He'll hand it off. Big hole up the middle. Hyland makes a man miss, trying to get to the outside. He's got enough for a 1st down, and he was close to breaking it for much, much more. But it will be a 1st down for the Ledgers.
1st down, Ledgers.
They're going to officially give Hyland 12 yards on the carry. Blank in motion. Now he's set. King under center. He'll hand it off. It's Hyland. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a couple. Second,
the ball carrier.
second and about 7.
Veteran Tolman on the tackle.
Tome on the tackle, so they are going to give him 3. So second and 7.
About 3, 2nd and 7.
Again, the Ledger's PAT was blocked, so they do trail by a point here, 7-6, as a cut back up towards the middle. Pickup of a few. So Miller designed to go to the right, planted his foot, cut it up the middle. And here comes third down for the Ledgers. As if they pick up a couple here and don't pick it up, they're probably close to 4-down territory. About midfield, they trail by 1. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Still a lot of time left in this game, but and King back to pass, and he's going to fire it, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. That was Weiss who almost intercepted that. And they don't pick up any yards on the incompletion, and looks like the punting unit is going to come on to the field for Springs. So David Miller will be back to punt with 3:18 on the Quest Interior scoreboard in the third quarter. Bit of miscommunication there by the Ledgers. Solid punt fielded at the 30, and that's where Mayville was set up shop. We'll take a quick 30-second break here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
At Eartec Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
The whistle blows before Mayville can get their first play off of this possession. And the Cardinals are going to get moved back. False start, 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 now for Mayville. $18-yard touchdown run in the first quarter for Isaac Highland. And about a 25-yard pick 6 for Mayville in the second quarter by Blake Schroffnagel to get you to the score 7-6 as Springs PAT was blocked. Motion, Weiss hands it off up the middle, and now he makes a couple men miss, and he'll get the 5 yards of the penalty yards back and a couple more. And 2nd and 9 coming up for the Cardinals.
Pickup of about 6.
That's a big false start penalty, as both teams have been struggling to pick up first down, so having to get those extra 5 yards. So 2:30 to go in the third, 2nd and 9. For Mayville. Weiss rolls out and forced out of bounds, and penalty flag is down.
Flag on the play.
Looked like that was 44 Chuck Keeble on the tackle, but flag looks like it's going to bring the Cardinals back and wipe that play away.
Holding on the Cardinals.
And the official gives the holding sign, so it's going to be a holding penalty against the Cardinals, and 2nd and 19. So a lot of yards to pick up for Mayville, and a quick out route pass. Incomplete. King on the coverage.
Intended for Bushke. Incomplete.
Intended for Bushke. And now 3rd and 19 for the Cardinals.
It's up a 3rd and 19.
With 2:17 to play in the third. So the Ledgers are a play away from getting another stop on defense. And then it will be up to the Ledgers offense to march down the field. Will Mayville try and pass and pick it all up, or just try and get some yards back on a run? We will see. Back to pass, rolling out right and incomplete. As on the pressure, that was Tom Kaufman, 54. And he forced the incompletion as he was in the backfield immediately. And another punt coming for Mayville. And another stop by the Ledgers defense. King and Miller are back to return the punt. It's a good snap. And King retreats and fields it at midfield. Gets a block and makes a couple men miss, and now he's
King on the return.
Tackled at about the 35-yard line. So good field position coming for the Ledgers.
1st and 10. At the 33.
They're going to mark it at the 33, so some of the best starting field position the Ledgers have had all night after the stop on defense. We'll see if they can capitalize. Two receivers to the far side. King's under center. He's going to hand it off. Miller, he's got one man to beat, and he doesn't. A good open field tackle. Solid gain, as that was 13 on the tackle for Mayville. Aaron Anderson. So Aaron Anderson preventing the touchdown there, as if Miller made him miss, he had daylight in front of him. Was enough for a first down, so 1st and 10 on Mayville's 21. Under center King, he hands it off again. Miller's churning those legs.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Nice pickup. 2nd and short coming.
Pickup of about 8. 2nd and 2.
Couple Cardinals in on the tackle there. Getting Miller down, as they're going to give him 8 yards on that one. King hands it off to Miller up the middle, and this time he's tackled immediately again. 36, Andrew Tome in on the tackle.
36, Andrew Tome. Brad Bushke in on the tackle.
Tome and Bushke on the tackle. There was a few Cardinals stopping him right away, but it was enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 on Mayville's 14 with 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Mayville leads at 7-6 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. It's going to be a fake handoff, pitch to Miller. He tries to bounce to the outside, and he doesn't get there. As
Miller, the ball carrier.
Looked like that was 84, Bushke on the tackle.
84, Brad Bushke in on the tackle.
So Brad Bushke on the tackle, and that one should do it for the third quarter, as Mayville does have a player down. So that's the end of the third. They'll tend to the injured player. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter. Mayville leads at 7-6. Ledgers knocking on the door here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
When you're ready to take advantage of high-quality legal services for your unique legal case, Count on the professionals at QBS Law SC. In business since 1902, we have been proudly serving Dodge County and our clients with the highest level of integrity. We handle legal matters in elder law, estate planning, OWI, personal injury, workers' compensation, real estate, civil litigation, and more. Give us a call today or visit us online for more information.
You work hard, you play hard. You're in it to win it. When plumbing problems slow you down, a call to Bernhard only takes a minute. For over 50 years, Bernhard Plumbing has provided professional plumbing services to Mayville and surrounding communities. From septic systems and sewers to drains and dairy to new faucets and fixtures, Bernhard Plumbing does it all and does it right. Stay in the game. Make the call. 387-3925. Bernhard Plumbing. Taking a leak and fixing it.
We're a bank that is here for you. We're a bank with no stockholders, so we help you save money instead of piling on service fees. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision.
Your loan is approved.
We're a bank that takes walk-ins, no appointment necessary.
Hello, Mayville Savings Bank.
We're a bank that still answers our phones. We're a bank that offers online banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest.
There you go. Have a great day.
Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. As the injured player was Blake Schroffnagel as he walks off the field under his own power, but he is shaken up. We'll see if he gets back in there. Highland on the carry, doesn't pick up much.
It's the end of the third quarter.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as they put a couple seconds back on for the injury timeout. Now we'll have the fourth quarter when we come back here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. So they put a couple seconds back on the clock and did not end the third quarter because of the injury. So Highland carries it, and now the fourth quarter is moments away here. Reminder, after the game, we'll have the Anders Auto Parts post-game show with the BCI Burke play of the game, Marion University player of the game, and as always, AirTech presents our next game broadcast as we got a doubleheader next Saturday at Ripon. We'll have a couple games for you next Saturday on the stream. As always, you can find the links on RadioPlusInfo.com. Links are also shared on our social media pages. So 3rd and 11 for the Ledgers as they were knocking on the door. And now they got 3rd and long. They handed it to David Miller up the middle. He's met at the line immediately. As
the ball carrier brought down by a host of
Orkenhagen was in on the tackle for Mayville, along with a couple other Cardinals. And just like that, it's 4th and long.
4th and 10.
4th and 10. We'll see if they try and attempt a field goal or go for it. 4th and 10 on Mayville's 12. Are going to go for it. King's under center. He has Highland behind him, along with Miller. It's play action. King back to pass. He fires it, and it's almost intercepted, but it will be incomplete. Turnover on downs. That was
King's
26. Braden Vollmer on the
up by
breakup.
26, Braden Vollmer.
So Braden Vollmer almost
Cardinals will take
intercepts
over
it.
on downs.
He'll get credited with the pass breakup. And what looked to be a promising drive comes up short. And Mayville takes over on their own 9 with 11:08 to play.
Timeout, Mayville.
And now Mayville is going to call a timeout. So we'll take a quick break as well here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Welcome back here, RadioPlusInfo.com. It's the 4th quarter with 11:08 to play, and Mayville leads Springs 7-6. As the Ledgers just had their best opportunity to score since their opening drive, come up short on the incompleted pass on 4th down, and Mayville will set up shop inside their own 10. Handoff up the middle. I thought I heard a whistle. Maybe I'm hearing things. So, play's going to stand.
55, Liam Tucker in on the tackle for the Ledgers.
55, Liam Tucker, the 5'11", 215-pound senior on the tackle. Gain of about 4, so 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Weiss under center. He's going to pitch it to his tailback. And it's a gain of a couple. That was Andrew Tome on the carry.
Tome, the ball carrier.
Tome, a sophomore.
Tackle by 55, Liam Tucker.
Tucker again on the tackle for the Ledgers. And it's only going to be a gain of about 1. So 3rd and medium coming up.
3rd and 5.
Another big opportunity for the Ledgers defense to get a stop. They've done it time and time again tonight. Do they have another one in them? Weiss under center. Motion. He's going to keep it himself on a rollout, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. Highland on the tackle.
Highland and Schrouth in on the tackle.
And Schrouth as well. So Schrouth and Highland get in the backfield and blow it up. And Mayville's going to have to punt it away. And again, they're inside their own
4th and 6.
15, as it's 4th and 6 on the 14. So Mayville's definitely going to be as cautious and protective as of the football as they can, as this one's punted away. Hits the 40. And not really a friendly bounce for either team, as maybe bounces a couple yards in the favor of the Cardinals. And the Ledgers are going to set up shop inside Mayville territory, inside the 45.
Down about the 44-yard line.
So Cardinals, the ball will be on the Cardinals' 44. Ledgers defense gets the stop that they needed. And now it's up to the offense. 9:06 to play on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Ledgers trail by 1. Fake handoff, and then it's Miller. He's met at the line. He's tackled by Andrew Thomas and number 60, Evan Marks.
Miller, the ball carrier, put down by
So Marks
Coleman
and
Vetter.
Thomas.
Or Marks, correct that. Marks on the tackle. Loss of a yard.
So Marks sniffing that
Second
one
and
out.
11.
240-pound senior. We had a scoreless third quarter. King hands it off. And Highland is going to gain a couple.
Highland, the ball carrier.
And third
Down
and
by Vetter.
long coming up for the Ledger. So both defenses have been
Pickup of about a yard. Third and
tough
10.
all night to run on. Neither team passes a bunch. And it makes these third and longs even harder to convert. King under center. Play action. Fakes it to Miller. Now he fires it, and it's over the reach of James Bone.
King's pass intended for Bone. Incomplete.
And here comes another punt.
4th and 10.
David Miller's going to punt it away for the Ledgers. Vollmer is going to be back there to return the punt along with Schroffnagel. So Schroffnagel, who got banged up at the end of the third quarter, is back out there. Flag on the field. Official looks like he's counting players. I think we got 12 men on the field for the Ledgers. 12 men in the huddle maybe. But they're moved back and just going to move back the punt 5 yards. Should help with the field position for the Cardinals. Miller boots it away, a high punt. Fielded at about the 15 and lost his footing.
Miller's punt, fair caught
Was
by
Vollmer.
26. Braden Vollmer. Cardinals will start 1st and 10. Just inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball's right about the 20-yard line, just shy of it. Weiss under center. Blown up in the backfield again by the Ledgers. There's a bunch of them back there. 55, Tucker was back there.
Jensen, the ball carrier.
Jensen was on the carry. Billy was
Schroff in
back
on
there.
The initial contact.
So Schroff and
Loss of about 3.
Second and 14 for the Cardinals. Another tackle for a loss by the Ledgers defense. They've done all they can tonight. Another handoff up the middle, met at the line. It's going nowhere. Belo was in there at the end. The initial stop was by the front of the Ledgers.
Vollmer, the ball carrier.
Vollmer
Schroff
was
and a
on the
host of
carry.
Ledgers in on the tackle. Loss of a yard.
They're going to say he lost a yard. So back-to-back tackles
3rd
for a
and
loss by
15.
the Ledgers defense. And 3rd and 15 for Mayville. Shy of 7 to play now in the game. Ledgers trail 7-6. Both teams with 1 touchdown. PAT blocked by the Ledgers.
Combe, the ball carrier.
Ledgers get the stop,
Hoffner and
which they've
Hoffman in
done
on the
the
tackle.
entire night. The 7 points on the board came on the defensive side of Mayville. The pick 6 in the second quarter by Schroffnagel. The Ledger's defense is pitching a shutout to this point. Line drive kick fielded at midfield. Miller running backwards and now cutting up field. Tackled at about the 47.
Miller on the return.
So another possession for the Ledgers starting in Mayville.
10 at the 48.
Territory, but the Ledgers haven't been able to do much with it. They had one promising drive get inside the 15, then they came up short on 4th and long. This one's going to be a carry for about 4 to 5 yards.
Humpher, the ball carrier.
$60 in on the tackle for Mayville. Evan Marks.
Marks on the tackle.
So Marks brings ball carrier down. 2nd and 7, they're going to give him a gain of 3. King under center. He hands it off and immediately hit once again. Bunch of Cardinals in on that one. Schroffnagel, Marks.
Bushke and Hockers in on the tackle.
Humpner was on the carry. He was on the last couple carries.
No gain. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. So a gain of 3 and then a gain of 0. And just like that, it's 3rd and long very quickly for the Ledgers. See if they try and pass it. It's going to look like King kept it himself on a read option type play. It's going to bring up 4th and medium.
Highland, the ball carrier.
And he did actually hand it off.
Bushke in on the tackle.
Highland on the carry.
Pickup of 2.
Going to be a 2-yard pickup.
5.
Bushke on the tackle. 4th and 5, the biggest play of the game thus far for both teams. 3:55 to go. King under center. He's back to pass. He fires it. His receiver fell down. It's incomplete. Turnover on downs.
King's pass.
And Mayville gets a stop.
Incomplete. Cardinals take over on downs.
Both defenses have been playing great football all night. And this time it's the Cardinals defense getting the stop. 3:47 left in the game. Mayville leads 7-6. On your Quest Interior scoreboard. Weiss under center. Small play action. He rolls out right, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. So he's going to lose some yardage.
Weiss on the rollout.
44, Chuck Keeble forced him out of bounds. So a big loss.
Loss of about 4.
By the Cardinals, as they're going to mark him 4 yards shy of the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 14.
Clock stopped on the ball carrier going out of bounds, so a big play by the Ledgers defense. Weiss under center. And a lot of confusion in the backfield and immediately brought down. 55 in on the tackle for Springs. Tucker, along with a couple other Ledgers. And 3rd and long coming up for the Cardinals. So Both teams have been in third and long, third and medium. Springs takes a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. Mayville leads it by 1 here in the 4th.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Welcome back to RadioPlusInfo.com. Should be an exciting finish. There's 3:36 to play on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Mayville leads St. Mary Springs 7-6. Mayville has the ball on their own 39 with a 3rd and 16 coming up. Springs called a timeout before the break. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Weiss under center. Back to pass. He picks up a nice block from his offensive line, and now he's going to be pulled down to the ground. A nice open field tackle by 36, Humpner.
Timeout, Springs.
And Springs calls another timeout, and Mayville's going to have to punt it away. We'll take a quick 30-second break here at RadioPlusInfo.com.
Now is the time to sell your vacant land, investment, or residential property. I'm Brenda Bruette of Caldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. The current housing market has more qualified buyers than properties available for sale. Combine that with low interest rates, and your property is more valuable to buyers than ever before. Call for your free comparative market analysis today at 920-382-0779 and visit BrendaBruette.com.
Brenda Bruette, locally known, nationally recognized.
Welcome back here, RadioPlusInfo.com. Ledgers get the stop. 4th and 14 coming. Ledgers have 1 timeout remaining. Bushke's going to punt it away for Mayville. It's going to be up to the Ledgers offense to try and win it. Bushke's punt. Hits at about the 35. Miller fields it. A nice open field tackle by 83. Caden Hardesty.
Bushke's punt. Tackle by Caden Hardesty.
So 1st and 10 for the Ledgers on
first and 10
their own
30.
Ledgers are going to have to go 70 yards to punch it in the end zone. A field goal would give them the lead as well. But we've seen them elect to not kick it inside Mayville's 15. So Ledgers likely are going to need to punch it into the end zone here to win it. They got plenty of time. There's 3:21 on the game clock. They do have a timeout left. King back to pass. Pressure. He steps up in the pocket. He fires it. Has a man, and it's hauled in. What a catch. It was bobbled initially, and making the catch
King's pass complete.
was to David Miller. David Miller ran underneath the beautiful rainbow throw by King. Bobbled it. Looked like he was going to lose it, and then snagged it at the last second. And the play is going to stand. It's high school. There is no review. And a great job by Miller to snag that at the end. And here come the Ledgers. King under center. He's back to pass again. Actually, it's a draw play. Highland up the middle. And he was met at the line, and the ball came out, and Mayville has it.
Highland, the ball carrier.
Highland was on the carry. The ball came out. He was close to having his forward progress stopped. And they're going to say the ball came out. It will be Mayville football. After the huge completion to Miller, the Ledgers give it away on the fumble.
Cardinals will take over first.
Didn't
and
quite
10
see
at
who
the
fell on it
17.
for Mayville.
Timeout Mayville.
And Mayville will take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break as well here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Doyle Kelly Dental, a name this area is trusted to bring Fond du Lac smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle has continued this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment. Dr. Kathy Doyle would like to welcome Dr. Erin Cole to her office on Fond du Lac Avenue.
Hello, this is Dr. Erin Cole. I am excited to be back home and working alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will make your smile my first priority. I'm accepting patients now at FondDuLacSmiles.com.
Miller with the big catch from King, and then the fumble from Highland. And Mayville's going to take over with possession of the football on their own 18 with 2:41 to play. The Ledgers, each team only has one timeout left, so the Ledgers can stop the clock one more time. Should see the ball staying on the ground here for Mayville, and the first play does. Looks like it might be a loss of a couple, and the Ledgers are going to use their last timeout.
Tome, the ball carrier.
Tome was on the carry.
No gain. Timeout Springs.
No gain. So again, no timeouts left for the Ledgers. One timeout left for the Cardinals. We'll keep it here during the break. There's 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the game. On the first play, King, on the Ledgers' last possession, King stepped back, fired a beautiful rainbow pass to Miller, bobbled it, hauled it in, and then the turnover. Still time for the Ledgers to get the ball back, however. Second and 11. But there's 2:36, no timeouts remaining for the Ledgers, but they get a couple stops, force a punt. There won't have a lot of time left. They'll have no timeouts, and they'll have to probably go at least 50 yards or so, but still life for the Ledgers if they can get a stop. Or even better yet, force a fumble and try and punch out the rock and fall on a fumble.
Fumble on the snap.
And a fumble on the snap. There was an opportunity for the Ledgers, but Weiss just fell right back on it.
3rd and 10.
So no gain, but the clock stays moving. Potential disaster by the Cardinals there. Aaron Anderson jogging onto the field for this play for Mayville. Just over 2 minutes left in this one, 3rd and long. They're going to hand it off up the middle, bouncing it up, and now cutting. It's going to be close to a first down. From my angle, it's hard to tell. Looks like he may be just shy. I can't quite tell yet. And I think they're going to measure it.
Clock is stopped for a measurement.
So they're going to stop the clock to measure it. That's how close it is. If it's a first down, it should end the game, barring a fumble. And it is going to be inches short. So we'll see if Mayville decides to go for it or kick it. A risky play to go for it. But if they go for it and get it, the game's over. But their defense has been phenomenal all night long. You could boot it away and let your defense go win it for you too. 4th and 1. Clock is running again after the measurement. And now Mayville
Timeout Mayville
is going to use their last timeout. We'll take a break here on RadioPlusInfo.com. A minute left in this one.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. Integrity can be defined as moral uprightness of character and honesty. Like our local teams, their team is filled with integrity. Integrity Saw and Tool offers a variety of services that help their tooling and woodworking customers stay competitive and keep costs down. Like tool sharpening, tool manufacturing, and custom cutting tools. Integrity Saw and Tool wishes the best of luck to all local teams. Get more at integritysaw.com.
A minute 15 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. It's 4th and 1 on Mayville's own 17. And they lead it by 1, 7-6. Looks like they're going to punt it away after the timeout. It might have been partially blocked. I'm not quite sure. A nice bounce for Mayville. It's fielded by King, and he's tackled at midfield. So after the fumble, it looked like this one could have been over if the Cardinals picked up a first down. Ledger's defense gets another stop like they've been doing all night. And with a minute 5 to go, the Ledgers have it at about the Cardinals' 49-yard line. Both teams are out of timeouts. And the Ledgers with new life. They've connected on one big pass play this quarter. Happened moments ago to Miller. King back to pass. A clean pocket. He'll air it out. Jump ball for Miller. Incomplete.
King's pass.
Good coverage there. It was Zach Weiss. So Zach Weiss on the defensive side making a big play. 2nd and 10 now. There is enough time to try and get some yards here on the ground if they hurry up afterwards or try and get out of bounds. It is risky as well, as a good chunk of time can go off. 2nd and 10. Under center King. He's back to pass. Nice clean pocket. Fires it. And it's over the intended target, as it was intended for David Miller. Weiss on the coverage again. Back-to-back targets to Miller. And Weiss on the coverage on both. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for Springs. Again, once this one wraps up, we'll head right into the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Still 56 seconds to go. Plenty of time for excitement. Crowd's getting into it. King under center. Steps back to pass. He's looking for Miller. He pump fakes. A flag comes flying out. He's going to airmail it out. It's incomplete. Flag was in the backfield. And it's going to be holding against Springs. See if they accept it or decline it. They could decline it and make it 4th and 10. Or make it 3rd and 20. And Mayville's going to decline it. And that will bring up 4th and 10. So the last hope for the Ledgers here. 4th and 10 on Mayville's 49 with 48 seconds to play. Troffnagel trying to pump up the crowd. If the score stays the same and Mayville wins it, they'll win it without scoring on offense, as their lone touchdown came on a pick 6 in the 2nd quarter. So here we go, 4th and 10, Kings under center. He's back to pass. A good clean pocket, fires it. Intended for James Bone, and it's incomplete. And that's going to do it.
Incomplete. Cardinals will take over on downs.
Turnover on downs. The Cardinals get the stop. And with 43 seconds to play, Mayville has a couple of knee kneel downs away, I should say, from securing a 7-6 victory. Victory formation for Mayville. They'll take a knee, and they're one more knee away from securing the victory. So Mayville is going to move to 4-1 on the year, and Springs is going to fall to 2-3. The Ledgers lose 2 in a row, and Mayville snaps their one-game losing streak, and they move their record to 4-1. Both teams in the flyaway conference in the spring alternative season.
There's your final score.
And it hits triple zeros. It's official. Mayville wins it 7-6. Both teams scoreless in the second half. We'll move into the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. The BCI Burke play of the game, it has to be the pick 6 by Blake Schroffnagel in the second quarter, which gave Mayville the lead and won them the game. That play and their defense won them the game as they were shut out on the offensive side. Still found a way to come away with a victory 7-6. Marian University player of the game, it's got to be Blake Schroffnagel as well, as he made the biggest play of the game. As always, AirTech presents our next game broadcast. We got a doubleheader for you next Saturday, May 1st in Ripon. We'll be covering both of those games. One of those games will be the Ledgers, as they're going to be taking on Ripon at noon. And that will get us started on the doubleheader for next Saturday. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. This has been a presentation of high school sports. I'm Stuart Atkinson here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Optivision, Taco Bell, BCI Burke, Bauer Chiropractic,
Marian University, New Medical Center, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese,
Hopper's All-Star Trophy and Silk Screening, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs Attorneys at Law, Pump and Pantry,
AirTech Heating and Cooling, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Bob's Pizza,
Addison Jones Real Estate, Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Pioneer Pit Stop,
Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Rancho Fond du Lac, Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive,
Doyle Family Dentistry, Musa Sheet Metal, Silica for your home, Michaels Corporation.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.